friends, hello, welcome back. Hopefully everybody is having a lovely day. We have done the team of the oldest players in the NHL, team of oldest players done based on every team getting a representative and their said oldest player. You guys seem to enjoy that video, so we're doing the team of the youngest players today. Again, it's not the youngest overall players in the league, but it's the youngest player per each NHL team getting to represent this entire team. So you get a player from the Red Wings, a player from the Stars, the Oilers, one from every single team, and they're all slapped on the New Jersey Devils. And we're starting with a first line of Matthew Tkachuk. Not bad, not bad. You got big old Bob Thomas. He's actually 6 foot. He's not as big as I thought he was. Lucas Raymond, the 19 years young winger. We have Matthew BOLDY. No profile picture yet. That's how young he is. Young and studly. No profile picture. Must have been drafted late. First round, 12th overall. Okay, no profile picture still. I don't know. I don't make the rules. Tim Stuetzle, the 19-year-old goal-scoring machine soon to be. Seth Jarvis could have been a future Blue Jacket. I'm still remembering that draft. Felt like he should have fell, but Carolina said, I ain't really feeling it. Alexis Lafreniere's making the team. We have Anton LUNDELL. DAWSON MERCER off the Devils. We have Eli Tolvanen. Quentin Byfield coming off that 2020 draft. I think that's 2021. That's 2 years ago now. Dang. Cole Caulfield. That was 3 years ago then. Yeah, 3 years ago. And that is the offense. I tell you what, I was thinking, you know, wait, there's a lot of young stars in the NHL that get drafted, but it just shows it takes so many of these guys more than a year to really get going. Nicholas Hogg over here on defense. We have Noah Dobson. We have Bowen Byram, Jamie Drysdale, Rasmus Sandin, and last but not least, Evan Bouchard. And again, on the net minding situation, we have Jeremy SWAYMAN. And we threw in Ilya Samsonov. I know he's not the youngest player on Washington, but we needed to find a second goaltender. I think Samsonov's one of the younger ones in the league that has kind of established himself here. So Samsonov's going to make the team. Initial thoughts before we start the sim. I'm not feeling near as confident as we did with the team of veterans. We got a first line, but the defense is a little weaker. The goaltending's a little weaker, which happens. You're going to get that because with the younger players, especially from a defensive standpoint, from a goaltending standpoint, it takes them a few years of development to really get going, as you know, opposed to some forwards coming to league 18, 19, 20, those younger guys, top 3, 4, 5 picks coming to make a difference right away. Then again, what do I know? Devils starting 10-1 on the season. Hey, but you still do, though. You still get a lot of these younger guys. For goaltender, really, we're seeing like SWAYMAN, Samsonov, these guys coming in a little bit younger and starting to make an impact. But it does make a difference, especially in the video game, though, where it takes them a little bit longer to up the ratings of players, especially from a defensive standpoint, a goaltender standpoint, when they're not like, oh, first overall pick. Now, this first overall pick, you know, there's a stud, then, you know, they notice those players, they follow them a little bit closer. But there's more of those sleeper type guys entering 19, entering 20 that are still playing really well. You don't hear as much from them. But then again, what do we know? The Devils are 24-11. I really thought this team wasn't going to make playoffs, and it looks like a team that's going to easily make playoffs. I mean, they're first place in the Metro right now. And another thing about this team is they're all young, they're growing, they're going to improve, they're going to be better at the end of the season, a lot better than they were to start the season, getting an entire year of experience under their belt, an entire year of playing together under their belt, entering the Olympic break that didn't happen. 30, man, it's crazy. I think that was just this year. It feels like so long ago that this stuff was pushed back. And it wasn't. It was just like, that was literally 4 months ago. Devils going to enter the trade deadline, though. 37-19 and still in first place in the Metro. The Metro, expectedly a little bit weaker of a division, as we know. And look at the Devils sliding straight down to 4th place. You have got to be careful. It is a very tight division, only a couple points separating first to third. Devils got to make sure they finish on a hot streak, and they are doing just that right now. 5 straight, 6 straight dubs, entering the postseason with 50 wins are the young studs of the New Jersey Devils. Look at these guys go. Robert Thomas and the fellas taking care of business. Matthew Tkachuk, 75 points. He had 75 out of Bob Thomas. We're calling him Bob. I don't even know if he goes by Bob. I like Bob. He might like Rob. He might like Robbie. He might just like to be called Robert. Lucas Raymond, 60 points. 57 out of could be a Blue Jacket. Seth Jarvis. BOLDY, 54. Stuetzle, 53. 42 out of Laffy. Left near Dawson murder drop. Dawson Mercer. I ain't mean it, Dawson. I love you. Dawson Mercer drop 42. LUNDELL Dobson. You had Byfield committing to this team a little bit there. 23 points. 14 out of SANDIN, but he was a positive. Plus 21. You love to see that out of RASMUS. SANDIN, the goaltending probably played pretty well. Yeah, Samsonov 929. You had SWAYMAN 917, 43 wins, 22 losses, 71 games played. That's one thing when you're a little bit younger. Them legs are a little bit fresher. You get a little bit more, play a little bit more games. You want a little more action out there. Sometimes you like to give these guys a break when they're younger, but this game, apparently, they weren't feeling that. 107 points for the Devils. They're going to have the Flyers or the Penguins in the second round. Looks like they're going to have the Carolina Hurricanes in the first round. That is not going to be an easy matchup. 3.17 goals for per game. 2.5 goals against. So the defense was really good, surprisingly. For how low the overall was, I really expected this defense to struggle, but they actually played really well. Going to get the Carolina Hurricanes in round number 1. Going to be a top team to go up against. Speaking of young studs, we was hoping, but we could steal Stashnikov from this team. Couldn't quite make it happen, though. Here we go. Game number 5. We are up 3-2. Going to a game 6 in Carolina. Gonna go to a game 7. Carolina just beat up on our New Jersey Devils youngsters. Here we go. Game 7. Is this team going to get out of the first round? A thing about a team of young players, they do not have that playoff experience, and that's going to make things a little bit more difficult for them as well. Second period underway. We've seen goals by Pesce and 2 by Svechnikov. Devils going to try to find their way back here. Matthew Tkachuk trying to put this team of youngsters, the leader of this team, really, Matthew Tkachuk, with how old he is, on his back, trying to get things going in the right direction. Again, power play. Devils empty-handed. Carolina kills it off, and the Devils find themselves on another power play entering this third period here. But they are 2 goals down. They're going to have to score and score quickly. They're going to get nothing there. Anderson playing really well for Carolina. Another power play. New Jersey has been on the power play at will lately, and they just can't make anything happen. Carolina is going to walk away with this game, and it is because of missed opportunities by the New Jersey Devils in the second half of this hockey game. Devils going to come back with 1. They got 1 more in them? No, they don't. They got the 1 in Bouchard, and that's it. Devils going to make it a game, make it a series. Going to lose in 7, though, in the first round. Again, team of youngsters, you kind of expected it. Didn't expect them to go too far, and they're going to get bounced in the first round. But it was still exciting to see this team put together here. As always, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.